we started this thing because there were a lot of back and forth. We had to iron out certain issues. We started this thing on the 8th of May.
Yeah.
Today is the 29th. So meaning that we use exactly 3 weeks to be able to generate a part. David, let me also give you some numbers and you see why I'm praising our listeners.
Okay, so if you join us on Facebook right now, we're showing you on Facebook.
Yes.
The time, Eugene and the other team members were packing the sanitary pads into the pickups, and like we said, we're taking 100 boxes of sanitary pads, disposable. We're taking about 125 of the reusable. 155 of the reusable ones. No. And so if you join us on Facebook, you can see what your contribution has been able to bring to us. There's a first pickup that has been fully loaded, space behind Dan Champion.
Yeah.
So this one is going to move, I'm sure. And then the other pickup will, get onto the premises and then pick the other boxes that are available. We still have some stock in our, in our storeroom. And for those of you who will be seeing some wooden works that we are doing some construction, so renovation and stuff like that. So don't be bothered about it. We're just doing some renovation here. So that's what it is. Yes. Yeah,
David, you remember when we started, I always said I saw that we were targeting on 50,000 when we do the calculations. But we sat back and we redid the math. We noticed that we were calculating each part for 20 cedis.
Okay.
So the industry and the experts we are working, they said that we should make a standard average price of 336 cedis.
Yeah.
So if you are doing 336 cedis, it means that the 336 by 100 boxes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it means that we, for the disposable parts, that is 33,600 Ghana cedis. 330 old million. So 33,600 Ghana cedis. Then for the reusable parts, we got 3,500 worth last week, and the other we bought from Hamdi. That one is also valued nearly around 10,000. And David, the legend.
Yes,
we introduce her later. Then David, we also did about 10,000 worth of those reusable parts. So we are doing about 43,600 Ghana cedis.
So let's say 44. Let's wrap it up to 44. That's what we've been able to do within 3 weeks.
Yes, in 3 weeks. Yeah.
Courtesy our listeners out there.
Yes.
Now, you know what? When we spoke last Thursday with the Cocoa Abrabapa people who donated 40 boxes at a go bam like that, they beat all the women out there. Don't mind me.
I know Doc mounts a strong defense.
When they did a donation last week, we also said that, listen, one of the main challenges for the girls out there in the hinterlands has to do with the fact that where to even change is a problem. So you're having a challenge with the menstruation because of the items or the materials you use. But when you want to even change from whether the newspapers or from the clothes or whatever, where to go to and change is also a problem. So you remember that I mentioned that can't we build urinals? Just let's look for some 4 bags of cement. Yes, cement form. Let's look for some 50, blocks. Let's raise the edges and let's put something, the door in front, so they can wee or change their diapers in there. And they accepted it. Last night, Ishmael called me and said, David, I want to go on the trip with you guys. If there's any other thing you guys need, whether you need space to pack more sanitary pads or whatever, we want to be with you on the convoy to Amansie Central. So what do you make of the response we got from them relating to building a place where they can even change?
Well, David, that is welcoming. Because, David, I always say that travel and see. Yesterday, for example, when I came back, I was telling you about Afosu Road and how bad it is. So sometimes when you travel, you see what people go through. You're able to appreciate what you come on radio. Recently, there was some people trended on social media about what girls use for sanitary pad. I'm like, you sit in Accra and make some of these analysis. So I'm happy that they are going with us. At least when they see the situation on the ground, it will inform their next line of action. I do not think that as a company we have, or as a team, this is a morning show project. I do not think we have the finances. David, you know what you have to go through this morning. Yesterday, one of your social media, our good friend tested me about something. So David, it tells you that there's a lot of logistics that goes into this. So I'm happy that they are coming on board. I have also received calls from certain churches. And David, when you build it, it's your name on a Cocoa Abrabapa urinal. Then we do that. But we are happy to do some of these things, and we hope that a lot of people will come. David, you see, when you read about sustainable development and why the UN championed it, that is what most companies must do. I always reiterate this. When you're a company and you're in a society, you have 3 fundamental responsibilities. 1, you have to be profitable. Because if you are not profitable, you cannot do your CSR, which is corporate social responsibility or corporate social responsiveness. It's imperative that
but
you are
sometimes
profitable.
even if you're not profitable, you do it. God will open doors for you to become profitable.
Yes.
When you show love to the community.
Yes, that's true. Then the second one is that you must treat the society in which you operate very well. Because it's that society that provides you the human resources, that society that provides you the resources you are using, whether natural, whether human. And you must do that. The third one is that you must also protect the environment. Because when the environment is sustainable, you're able to do your businesses and, over a long period of time. So companies must come.
One of the reasons why I asked that you join me is for you to give our listeners, those who listen to us each and every day, those who have supported us through this course, we want to give them a breakdown. How many girls will receive sanitary pads today? How many pads will be given to particular schools? Because there are different schools, basic and all JHS and senior high schools in that district where we're going to, Amansie Central. So I want you to give them a breakdown. But before you do, I don't know whether to say Dr. Angelina, is that Angelina?
Augustina Angelina.
Or Augustina Angelina.
Augustina first before
Angelina.
They be a bit more. I'm so from David Akuetteh. And they're from David Enoch. So if you call me David Enoch, if you call me Enoch David, I will not be comfortable.
Enoch,
so Angelina,
Enoch, I shall combat.
So maybe I shall combat again with you. So, but before we do all that, engage even with Doc here, Leo Stanley. Give us some information about where we can go get some of the things that we're looking for, especially when it comes to making some extra money. Huh?
Yes, people are winning big on 590 mobile just by dialing *959#, selecting the game of the day, be it Monday special all the way to Sunday Asida. But if you don't know what the rundown is, let me tell you, your winnings are going to be paid via Momo. So when it drops, your girlfriend is going to start asking you for a lot of things: my bag, my nails, my hair. What about your mom?
The iPhone 2.
iPhone, yeah. iPhone XXS.
Ayo.
And then your mom is also going to say, Kofi, my hair will also drop with Scanibi. She might even take some and go give to some pasta and chop.
Also.
Yes, your friends is also going to be on your neck to buy all the booze this weekend and chill with your friends. So if you don't want this to happen, make sure that you keep it on a hush when you win on 590 mobile. Always remember to stake responsibly, and this is not for persons below 18 years. 590 mobile at down 7.
All right, so Dr. Angelina Augustine Silver King is with us. What do you want to say to the boys, the men of this house? The men on Love in the Morning.
Well done, and God bless you. I mean, these things are very impactful, very, very impactful. I tell myself that it's not about the money we will make. It's not about the houses. And for us as scientists, not even about the papers we write, but how impactful the things we do on daily basis are to other people. And this is what you've done. And indeed, I think radio indeed gets results.
So this is where we will come in and quickly do the Leo Stanley.
Leo Dumjao.
Yeah, Leo Stanley. Are they your prompto Leo? But again, over the weekend I saw some pictures of you.
Yes. So we have this movement on campus. For us, we typically don't make a lot of noise.
Oh, so we make noise?
Oh no! Because you sit on radio. I mean, sometimes we even try to get you to come and capture some of the things we do. So it is known as WISTEM, Women in Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics.
Okay.
And we are only interested in inspiring girls.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And they did on donation as well.
Yes, right in the city, middle of the city. But the sort of things I heard, I was surprised.
Share some with us.
The sort of things so typically when you are done with a talk and people they begin to ask you questions, you can make a lot of inferences based on what they ask. And the sort of questions they asked prompted me in particular that then the girls are really need a lot of and the sort of things they even do during that time of the month. The headmaster also gave us a lot of interesting statistics, and I was just wondering that if, for example, your period shows up on a Monday and you've got to miss school for 5 days, this means that in every month you are going to miss 5 days. A year times 5 times 12, that's a lot, like
60 days of school.
60 days, and your other colleagues will be in school and in class learning. So I think the rippling effects or it's enormous. And I'm happy you decided to step in at the right time, and a lot of people, individuals, institutions have supported. And I think you should keep going. Let's do this.
Well, yes, what we have decided to do, it popped in my mind this morning that we're going to be doing major donations in the month of May every year. But throughout the year, we'll be doing mini or minor donations as well. Because the boxes of pads, they keep coming in. Even last time when we were done with the 6 schools we visited, people kept bringing us sanitary pads. You understand? So what we intend to do is it's going to be an all-year kind of thing. Because, you know, for example, for now we're going to Amansie Central. What about the other districts that are available?
Yeah,
you know, for you, one of the plush
communities
assumed.
Because we assume that.
You see, IDRC is even around what you call a university.
Yes.
A university where, you know, Charlie. So, David, you see, the situation is widespread. And that is why, David, it is not, I cannot fathom how parliamentarians, most of them from rural areas. David, yesterday, from Friday, I traveled through Brim North, Asante Achemsa, Brim North to Kwabi Brim, which is Kedi constituency. And David, you should see the houses people live in, the roads they ply every single day. You know, I walk to Tujao, unless we are pregnant, you have to be on the back of a motorbike. You know, and these people goes to Parliament and places 15
different.
And David, the tax, if I went through this, it defies logic how a girl going to menstruate should be charged COVID-19 levy, import VAT levy.
And the COVID-19 levies are 2 different kinds of COVID-19 levies. Tell us the 2 different ones. There are 2 different.
David, there are 15 taxes.
I know, but let's look at the COVID-19.
The COVID-19.
The 5 and the 15.
The 5 is Network COVID-19 Health Recovery Levy, which is 1%.
Take it again.
Network COVID-19 Health Recovery Levy.
And then 15.
The 15 is COVID-19 Health Recovery Levy.
What does it
But David, I'm just thinking that maybe as a media house, you can write a document. I don't know if it's a position letter, a white paper to Parliament that these things need to be scraped out. I mean, if you look, and the prices are different depending on the brand. If you want to go in for always, then you know that you really need to. So it's a big issue.
But Dave, the thing is, how difficult is it going to be if you are going to take taxes off?
The challenge is that. So the challenge is that. We're still going to listen to the president keenly. He was explicit, and yesterday, he was honest with us that we securing the IMF money doesn't mean you're out of the woods. We are still in an economic quagmire. Now, the IMF money will come in 5 tranches. The 5 tranches, we've received 604 million. What we receive in June is based on the assessment. And the assessment is why PRC originally wanted 27%. They got 18.93 or so, meaning that there's 9%. So electricity may go up by another 9%. Right?
You know that
the government
they do the review quarterly now.
Quarterly. Now, the government must also review its taxes upwards to meet the criteria. Because let's not forget, if Ghana defaults on certain loan payment, China will take our ECG, the money that we used to buy with people, they will take it up. They will take our resources. We ceded it to them because we
collateralize everything.
Yes, our loans. So clearly, you are not in a good position. So no government will take these taxes off.
Yeah,
but I'm saying
my problem is I understand this perfectly, but then when you also look at all the unnecessary spending that has been going, because they've been admitted, Baumia has been saying it over the weekend, that it was overspending and not so prudent spending that has getting us into this situation. So if they really tighten the belt, as we have been asking them to do, how difficult is it for them to take taxes off something as simple as this?
Your hand is in the mouth of the IMF. Your hand is in the hand of the IMF. So that is what the challenge is. But having said this, let's talk about protection and security in our homes. All right? In our banks and, of course, our shops. And I'm talking about weed locks. It's simply to say to you that if you're looking for the very best security doors in Ghana, then come to Weedy Locks. Now, we deal in Israeli security and internal doors. Our doors are elegant, affordable, and durable. It has gladiator locking systems, 13 bolt locks all round into the galvanized steel frame. Our doors do not make noise when opened or closed, which does not allow people to monitor the movement of people in the house. It is also specifically coated with powder paint to avoid peeling of paint. It weighs over 60 kg for a single door. It comes in single, large, 1.5, and of course double doors. You can also order for special height doors. Our doors are made of galvanized steel, so it is rust-free. At Weedlocks, keys are coded with 5 keys per door, which cannot be duplicated. Emphasis, cannot be duplicated. Now, if you want peace of mind, security at home, your office, the bank, the warehouse, come straight to Weedlocks to have a door that lasts so long without replacement. There is a special offer for architects, building contractors, and real estate developers. Contact Weedlocks or visit their by visiting their showroom at Kwama of the Durban Sokoban Road. Send them a WhatsApp message or place a call to these numbers: 050-8777-755 or 0575-777-755. Weedlocks, we protect what matters most to you. So, Dr. Silverken, I know that you have to get to work. So let me say a big thank you once again to you for the support. I know that when you heard us announce the Momo number, the 059-303-8840, you sent yours quickly in. And aside from that, you've been doing some other things on the side and all. We appreciate you. God bless you.
I need to say God bless you to you, because you initiated this. You made, there was a program, people phoned in, and then it sort of sparked this whole thing. So well done.
Thank you.
And like I said, I will always say it again, that these things are very impactful. You change the lives of a girl in a certain community because of you. I mean, if I say you, your institution and your program, they are able to sit in class, they are able to concentrate and also become somebody's in future. So keep going. Well done. I'm only thinking about how we can sustain some of these things, because going forward doesn't mean that every 3 months or every 4 months, if you decide to go and give them, say, 4 packs each to each of the girls, we also need, maybe we can easily come in as with them. We do a lot of mentoring, role models and several other things. And the good thing is that for us, every year we bring close to 200 girls from deprived communities. I said we don't usually talk about. We've been doing this since 2018. So we bring them, they stay on campus, they use our resources, we send them to our labs, and we give them projects. And I can tell you that last year, Stanbic supported us. We camped the girls for 5 days, and after 5 days, they had come up with a lot of highly technological, advanced projects. So these things we can easily partner with you too.
Indeed we can, and we will. That's an assurance I can give to you, that we will. And thanks for the encouragement, thanks for the kind words. It goes a long way to show us that all that we've done, all we're doing is not in vain, and that we need to do much more. I'm sure, I know you listen to Love FM every day. Some of the things we hear girls use are so much of a heartbreaker. And the fact that there are matured men who should know better, who are rather taking advantage of these girls in the situation they find themselves in. So we're not going to relent. We're not going to give up. Thank you very much for the support. God bless you. Next time when we're going, we'll go with you. We'll go on the trip with you.
Definitely. And I saw the way they are packing the things. Very. You also need fuel, so I'm sure some, how do you call them?
Fuel stations
are listening, they are watching. Give them fuels. The drivers, David and the team, they will need lunch. We have a lot of restaurants in Kumasi. Please give them lunch, give them water, bring them boxes of water. They need energy. Please let us support. I don't think it's only about giving them the parts, but also all the other logistics.
Are you also crying like usually was crying a while ago? You're also crying. Why is it that they all crying? The lawyers were crying. Usually was crying.
It's pathetic.
It is,
and you see the fact that you don't really need to go into the hinterlands to hear some of them. I mean, newspapers. Only
ashes.
I mean, as the scientists, you're introducing a lot of
chemicals,
serious pathogens, not just microorganisms, but pathogens into your vaginal area, and then the repercussions can be dire. Infertility, you know, and several others.
Cancers.
So it's listeners, please, we all need to support. You can support with 1 CD. I think, David, you need to place maybe boxes all over Advantage Points. Ask people to just drop in their coins. I mean, you travel outside, And you see some of these things.
So like a Poco Trading Supermarket, you have a box there. You go to the malls, you have some boxes there.
Yes.
If you buy something, the change, don't take it home, just drop the change like people do elsewhere.
Yes.
Drop the change in there.
Yes, and you can just have an inscription, support a girl to go through. So, I mean, we can easily craft something on some of these things. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Dave, before
we'll bring you more pictures.
Dave, before Dog goes, I just want to say thank you to her personally. You know, when you started this initiative, Dog could text you, give you ideas. Eugene, I going there? And you see, sometimes you forget the days. I think that the first time we did this, the International Menstrual Hygiene Day, Dog prompted me. I didn't know. So she will prompt me this, that, and I'm so grateful to her personally. That she's always listening, she's always advising. And just now she's giving us about 2 suggestions. Which going forward will be very great for the sustainability of the project.
I mean, go to some of these big-time institutions, Anglo Gold, Newmont, put like a box in their boardrooms, and anytime they have board meetings and things, people can easily drop things.
Maybe they can drop some gold trinkets in there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Gold for pad, eh?
Yes, gold for pad. Gold for pad.
Yes, gold for pad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Amen.
Have a blessed day. Have a blessed day. So in a bit, we'll tell you the schools that we'll be visiting and how many sanitary pads we intend to give to them. We'll be speaking to Adjoa shortly as well. Now, Adjoa is the coordinator for us when we get to the Amansie Central. She'll be joining us because, like I said earlier, I'm told that they are organizing a float of a sort for us. Well, day in and night, we hustle and we grind to turn all our dreams into reality. For example, we have a dream this morning to get to Amansie Central to do some donation of sanitary pads. Now, it's not going to be simple or a silver platter. We're going to go through a lot of stress to get to Amansie Central. So we have bought for ourselves some Lucozade to be able to keep our vim up, to energize us as well. So how about you? All right. So whether you're working hard or you're working out, you're studying in school, you're starting your business, you're even bringing us some more sanitary pads, there's no place to go but keep doing more and doing better. So even as we speak, if for example right now your vim is low, your energy has run low, don't worry because there's some exciting news for you, and that exciting news is in Lucozade. So reach out for your Lucozade because it's got you covered. Lucozade with glucose will restore your energy during your everyday routine. So wake up your vim with Lucozade every day and restore your energy. This advert is FDA approved. Now, Airtel Tigo is still in the news for all the right reasons. They wish to announce to their cherished customers that all unregistered SIMs will be permanently disconnected effective the 31st of May, which of course is Wednesday. All right. So in line with the SCA's directive, customers who are yet to complete their SIM registration are entreated to visit the nearest Airtel Tigo shop immediately with their Ghana card to avoid permanently losing their numbers. But there's some juicy part as well. You get 5 GB free data instantly after your registration is completed. So get registered now. Airtel Tigo, life is simple. So Eugene, which schools are going to receive or benefit from this donation this morning, and how many parts are we giving to them? How many girls are going to be, supported this morning?
Yeah, David. Let me start to the last one. So in all, we are directly supporting 1,117 girls.
1,117 girls will be touched this morning.
Yes.
I will not be surprised if we get on the ground and if it goes beyond 1,117.
Yes, we are prepared for those exigencies.
Yeah.
For the disposable pass, we'll be distributing 2,400 individual packs of pass. Disposable.
Okay.
Pack. So if I say pack, not only 20 cedi back on, 2,400. Because the reason why we made the average price of 336 cedis is because, as you know, certain brands are higher because of certain issues.
And again, we're saying over 2,000 because we're going there with 100 boxes, and each box has 24.
24. So 24 by 100. You just add a 2 0, that's 2,400.
Yeah.
Now for the reusable pass, the one they can use for 2 years, but we are saying they should limit it to 1 year. 1 year. The box contains 4 pieces. We are sending 155 boxes. Now each contains 4. So meaning that will be 620 individual pieces of pad, reusable pads. And that one, every trimester, they use 1. So you divide the year into 4 quarters. Quarter 1, you use 1. Quarter 2, you use 1. Quarter 3, you use 1. The last quarter, you use the last one. So that is 620. So in all, that is about almost 3,000. Now, David, the schools are Justech, that is the Jacobu Secondary Technical School. The student there are 600 students, girls, JHS 1 and JHS 2 needed. The girl child coordinator tells me that those have been covered. I think Kate can raise a draw on the line. There's also Jacobu Experimental JHS. Then there's also Jacobu Roman Catholic JHS. Then there's Jacobu SDA. Then there's Jacobu Methodist. Then there's Amansie Royal. Now, the Justech has 600 students. They will be given 55 boxes of disposable pads. Each student will get at least 2 packs.
Okay.
Then there's Jacobu Experimental JHS. Those are 55 students in there. They will get at least 8 boxes of sanitary pad. Each student will get at least 3 packs.
Okay.
The Jacobu Roman Catholic JHS. Those are 160 students. Okay. We will give them 100 reusable pads and 10 disposable pads. For the 100, meaning that 100 students will get a full year supply of sanitary pads. Then for the disposable pads we are given, each student will get at least 4 pieces of sanitary pad. The Jacobu SDA, they are 175 students. They will be given 15 disposable pads. Each student will get at least 2 pieces. There's Jacobu Methodist, that is 75 students. Each student will be given at least 3 pieces of sanitary pad or packs. Then there's Amansie Royal, 52 students, and they'll be given the remaining 52 reusable pads. And each student will get at least, when they get 1 box, that is 1 year supply of pad. So you know we are distributing 100 disposable pads and 152 pieces of reusable pad. You notice that the amounts are lesser than what you are sending because, as you said, there may be exigencies and the numbers may be more.
So in more, we're reaching out to 1,117 girls directly
in Amansie Central. And what you are doing is that for those who want maybe nitty-gritties, we converge at a central point, and our team will be led by our programs manager Franklin Wekubrobe, DJ Apuzo, and David. Now when we get there, we pick 2 schools where we will donate the pad directly to them as a matter of symbolism for the pictures that we get. Then each school will bring a teacher and 3 students as a rep, and the pads will be handed over to them. Then they will do that in their school, because you cannot go to the 6 schools at a given area, as Dr. Silvakan said, fuel cost and all that. Yeah. So we go to a centralized one and we go to 2 schools as a matter of symbolism to do the donation. Then the remaining schools will come with their reps and teachers and take the sanitary.
You have been very supportive, our dear listener or listeners, and I would say that please don't get fed up with us. If you hear stories like girls using old newspapers, folding them, putting them in between their legs just because they want to absorb blood when they are menstruating, don't get fed up with us. If you hear that they use, racks, please don't be fed up with us. If you hear that some of them would intentionally take paracetamol, because according to their mind, the paracetamol is going to slow down the blood flow, then please don't get fed up with us. If you hear, when we were told last year, the same, constituency, where some of them would drink all manner of concoctions, please don't get fed up with us. Let's get onto the phone lines right now and speak to Ajua. Ajua is at Amansie Central right now. Is she the girl child coordinator there? Yes, and she's on the phone lines right now. Hi, Ajua.
No, she's the district health nurse.
Okay, she's a district health nurse. Ajua, good morning.
Good morning, Dave.
And how are you doing?
Very well. I'm doing great, like God's grace.
We are doing great. How is Amansie Central doing this morning as well?
Amansie Central is waiting for Lazarus. Everybody is eager to be part of this event. So we are eagerly waiting for the team to be here.
Okay, so I'm told that they are so excited they decided to embark on a float. How true is
it? Yes.
Is it?
Yes, right now I'm even on my way to join the students. They've converged at the education directorate, and then I'm on my way to meet them. I was at the venue.
Why a float anyway? Why do they want to embark on the float? Why?
We want to create the awareness. We want to let people know that Love FM is doing something big for them. So that is the reason why we are having the float this morning. We've made various announcements on the information centers. People are aware, but we still want to create a big scene for Love FM. in our district here.
So tell me this. We are excited. We are the vehicles are already packed. We just want to end our show and then hit the roads.
Yes.
How impactful will this gesture we intend to do this morning help these young girls at Amansie Central?
Oh, David, indeed, I don't even know how to say this. I want to emphasize that radio really has helped us a lot. The girls here, even though we've not started the program, they are so happy to hear that people are coming in to support them with sanitary pads. And then I know that after this program, they will be so much empowered because there are people coming in to speak with them. And so they will be so much empowered and will know their reproductive rights. They will know how to take care of themselves. They will know that people cannot manipulate them into having sex because of just a sanitary pad. And then I don't even know how to say. I'm really happy. And the girls are really happy to also welcome you here. So I know that this program will be a good initiative will help the girls in this district a lot because seriously, they don't have people to speak to them. They don't have people to give them these kinds of opportunities. And I know that from the end of this program, a lot of changes will be seen in the districts. I am really...
But tell me this, Adjoa, do they even know how to use these sanitary pads? I recall when we went to Okain Chrome last year, some of the girls were asking, what is this used for? What is this used for? Your girls at Amansie Central, do they know what?
Yes. Most of them don't even know what it is. Most of them, when you talk about it, they will be like, so what is it? What is it about? They don't even know about it. And their own colleagues or schoolmates will tell them that it is this thing that we use for the menstrual, the menstruation. And then I know that from here they would understand the need to use sanitary pad because most of them have never even used a sanitary pad in their period before. As the other schools were saying, some of them use graphics, toilet rolls, so they don't know how to even place. The other time we were even making a short demonstration for them to know how the things will be like. They don't even know how to place these pads in their panties. They don't even know how to do it.
Well, don't worry. There's a setting in your Stanley Boite and Nanayao. Nanayao is with our newsroom. They over the weekend, they went to town and they bought some panties. So when we come over this morning, they will show the girls how to put the pad in the panties.
All right. All right.
Your Stanley and Nanayao will teach them. But
all right.
About bringing you these sanitary pads. Let's talk about where the girls would even have to change themselves. If they feel that the pad has absorbed so much and they want to change, is there a place where they can go and say they're comfortably going to change their pads?
Not really, because there is this one school I know of. They don't even have any sanitary area around. They don't even have a washroom. They only use the bushes around the school as their places of convenience. So most of them don't have those washrooms in the schools. That is the reason why some of them drop out of school during those periods, because when they are in school and these changes occur, they just have to boycott school and then get home and then change themselves. Because when they are in school, there is no area for them to go and then hide and then do those changes. So some of them don't have, but some schools have, but not all of them.
So when we get there today, we'll do what we call a recce. All right, we'll do some prospecting, goes around.
All right.
Because, well, I spoke to some people last week, Cocoa Abrapopa,
Okay.
and they are buying into my idea that we should just look for some cement, get some blocks, and erect a urinal of a sort where they can easily go in there and change when they need a rise.
Wow. Thank you so much, Larry. I don't even know how to thank you people. I don't even know. Radio indeed gets results. Because when I was bringing in these proposals, I did not know how to even go about things.
You said radio does what?
Thank you very much, Larry.
You said radio does what?
Sorry?
You said radio does what?
Radio indeed gets results. Because it's not for the radio, for Love FM. results.
When you need to get your message through, people really do listen to you. Coming through loud and clear, no matter what you're telling, everyone
Will see radio get results. Radio get results. Radio get results. Radio get results.
A message from WO.
Okay, radio indeed does get results. You have a beautiful voice for singing as well, Adjoa. I'm in love with your voice and everything about you, all right? So we'll be there this morning. And aside from we donating the sanitary pads, we doing some rounds and checks to see where we can erect a urinal and all that. We're also coming along with that some health experts or professionals like yourself who will be giving, advice to these young girls as to why they should not give themselves to men, why they should not use the other materials that they use when it's that time of the month, plus other things. I'm not promising this, but we're also hoping to have a female lawyer with us, so she will give them legal advice, so that if any man should take advantage of them, they will not listen to their parents and say, but will take legal actions against such men, so it will deter them from taking advantage of these poor, innocent young girls.
All right.
So, once again, Adjoa, thank you very much. We'll see you shortly, all right?
Okay. We are waiting for you.
Shortly, we'll be there shortly. Thank you very much, Adjoa, for joining us. Meanwhile, MTN wishes to inform all its valued customers who haven't registered their SIM cards with the Ghana card to do so as directed by the regulator, National Communications Authority. All unregistered phone numbers will be disconnected permanently by the 31st of May 2023. Complete your registration with your Ghana card, your GPS address, and your unique code at any MTN service center or any of the MTN agents across the country. Please register your SIM cards to avoid disconnection permanently and stay connected everywhere you go. Well, listen, our health centers across the country, they continue to record new HIV infections. The 2021 HIV and AIDS estimates show that 16,938 new infections were recorded in that year. This presupposes that people engage in risky behaviors, including having unprotected sex and abusing and injecting drugs. Sex may be fun, but HIV is not. Getting HIV from a few minutes of pleasure is not worth it. Be smart, wear a condom every time you want to have sex. It will protect you from sexually transmitted infections, including HIV. Now, if you inject drugs, please do not share your injecting equipment with anyone else. Now, this message is brought to you by the Ghana AIDS Commission. Ghana AIDS Commission working actively and in partnership towards elimination of HIV and AIDS. Now, Syntex is a market leader in water tanks in Ghana with sizes ranging from 100 liters to 25,000 liters. You are sure to have the size you need for your business or your home. It's available in many different colors at no extra cost. Syntex has just launched a new Syntex Pure Gallon Tank, still the strength of a Syntex tank with an affordable price. Get yours today from Syntex agents nationwide. Now, did you also know that Syntex doesn't just do tanks? Oh yeah, they don't just simply do tanks. Syntex is your one-stop shop for all your plastic packaging needs. Call them now, 050-5555-666 to find out more. Or send them a message to the social media at Syntex Ghana. Syntex, a strong, a tough. Now, if you're looking for quick and hassle-free loan with no collateral required, look no further. CBG Smart Loan is designed to help your business access funds without collateral. With our SME Smart Loan, you can access a quick and hassle-free loan without collateral. Comfortable monthly loan repayment schedule, collection services with our Sika Collect platform to save you the trouble of visiting the branch to make payments. Don't let financial constraints hinder your entrepreneurial dreams. Walk into any of our 114 branches nationwide or contact us on 0302-216-000 for more information. Now, you can also reach us on all our social media handles like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Our email address is info@cbg.com.gh. Our website is www.cbg.com.gh. Terms and conditions apply. CBG, we stand with you. So don't let that business go down. You know what to do. Get in touch with CBG and you'll be glad you did. Stanley has got some music for us, and then we'll continue with our conversation.